everyone, welcome back to Zavvi's YouTube channel. My name is Sarah and today we are going to talk through the story of Batman Begins. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel and hit that bell notification button so that you never miss an upload. 15 years ago, director Christopher Nolan's foray into superhero genre unexpectedly changed cinema forever, and for the better. Batman Begins was not only a critical and commercial hit, but it was also groundbreaking, taking a waning genre and turning it on its head, revitalising it. The remarkable film showed that superhero movies can be mature, dark, emotional and realistic, as Nolan approached the character with respect and an adult sensibility. It set a new standard for superhero films, as did the sequels, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. The film also inspired countless other movies, and without it you wouldn't have the likes of MCU, the DC EU and hits such as Logan. But how did this game-changing movie come about? This is the story of Batman Begins. Whilst Batman undoubtedly is a huge popular comic book character, the movies haven't exactly always been successful. Both Batman Forever and Batman and Robin were received poorly by both audiences and critics in the 90s, with the latter remaining the least commercially successful live-action Batman film of all time, and often ranked as one of the worst superhero films ever made. This left studio Warner Bros. Having to go back to the drawing board, scrapping plans for a proposed fifth film as well as other ideas, including a reboot pitched by Joss Whedon, who would later go on to direct the first Avengers movies. After plenty of toing and froing, Batman's hiatus from the big screen was soon to be over, as Warner Bros. Hired director and writer Christopher Nolan and co-writer David S. Goyer to script what would become Batman Begins. Nolan had impressed the studio with his indie Memento and thriller Insomnia, so was hired in January 2003 to direct, with comic book and screenwriter Goyer signing on 2 months later. They came with a new take and fresh approach for both Batman and superhero films, one that would change cinematic history. The duo wanted to reboot the franchise, reinvent it, with an origin story grounded in reality, with human being the basis for the tale. Nolan described the project as recognisable, contemporary reality against which an extraordinary heroic figure arises, with Goyer adding another aim was to ensure the audience will really care about Bruce Wayne and not just Batman. For inspiration, Nolan looked at 1978's Superman, emphasising that like Richard Donner's film, he wanted to focus on character growth and drama, not just style. Not that Batman Begins doesn't have a lot of style though. And when it came to the comics, Nolan and Goyer drew inspiration from stories such as The Man Who Falls, The Long Halloween and Dark Victory. The studio fully supported the idea, letting the pair loose on their darker and more realistic Gotham, and providing a pretty sizable budget too. Nolan also wanted an all-star cast to help give the movie an epic feel, and of course he delivered. Christian Bale, Gary Oldman, Liam Neeson and Morgan Freeman all signed up to the movie, as did Katie Holmes, Cillian Murphy and many more great actors. Warner Bros. Also supported Nolan's wishes to not have a second unit so he could keep his vision consistent, and to keep CGI use to a minimum, instead using practical effects and traditional stunt work, adding to the realistic feel of the movie. Everything about Batman Begins at the time was unprecedented, so Warner Bros. Were taking big risks with it, but thankfully it all paid off. Not only did it receive countless 5-star reviews from critics, 1 Oscar nomination and 3 BAFTA nominations, but it was also a global box office hit, going on to gross $371.8 million on its original release. The more realistic, darker and emotional tone really struck a chord with audiences, who found themselves invested and connecting with both Bruce Wayne and Batman like never before, and well, like any other superhero before. Nolan would go on to build on these ideas with The Dark Knight, which is often regarded as the greatest superhero film ever made. However, Batman Begins laid the all-important groundwork and showed just what a superhero movie could be and achieve, leading to not only a renewed interest in the genre, but also more respect for it. So what do you guys think about Batman Begins? Did it change cinema forever? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel if you enjoy videos like this. Hit that bell notification button so that you never miss an upload. I have been Sarah and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!